Last week, I talked about coincidences and I wanted to tell this story, but I ran out of time. But I'd like to tell it now because it's funny. I won't tell it, won't help you in any way, I don't think, but it's just very funny. So, I used to do a lot of seminars, especially at Heathrow Airport in the Renaissance Hotel we used to use very often. And we had two or three hundred people there one weekend. So, we had a party on the Saturday night. We had games and a disco and a DJ and all sorts of stuff. And I went down there about 6:30, quite early, to make sure the bar is ready, the DJ's there, and blah blah blah. I went in there, and there were six young guys sitting there, and they said to me, "Terry, where are the girls?" So I said to them, "Do you not know anything about women? Women don't sit there and wait for you. They want you to sit there and wait for them, so they can make an entrance all dressed up. That's how it works. So just be patient. You'll have some girls there." I said, "Oh, okay." Anyway, so as I walked out of the room, hotel manager comes running up to me and says, "Listen, we need your help. Um, the that we've got 300 air stewardesses in a party down the hall there on one of the other rooms, and their sound system's broken. We can't fix it. Can they join your party?" Well, the thing about parties is it's okay to have too many, but not enough. So I always say, "Yeah, come on down." It's always the best way. So I said to them, "Okay, send them in, but you owe me a favour." He said, "No problem." So I went back into the room, having just left it moments earlier. I said to them, "I've ordered some girls for you." So they looked at me a bit strange and said, "That's a bit odd." And then one of them said, "Well, how many?" I said, "About 300." So of course they thought that was ridiculous, and they looked at each other, "This guy's mad." And then one of them said, "Well, when will they be here?" I said, "In about 2 or 3 minutes." So then they really thought this was ridiculous. So I just sat there because I wanted to see their faces when they walked in. So I sat there for a couple of minutes, and sure enough, 300 girls, mostly young girls, dressed up to the nines, all walked into the room. And they were looking at me and looking at the girls, thinking, "How the hell did he do that?" And I didn't tell them what happened because that would have spoiled the magic, really. So I just let them think I had the power to just summon up 300 girls. That will never happen again in a million years. It's just funny the way it transpired that night. I thought it was funny. It's worth sharing the story. But coincidences happen all the time, but you can't make them happen. They happen when they want to happen. And so you have to just enjoy them. It's part of the magic of life. Just enjoy it. You can argue all day about how these things happen, but just enjoy it. And it's part of the fun of life. Enjoy the flowers when they're there because they're not always there. Okay, so have a good week and speak to you soon. Bye for now.